All right, guys, welcome back. So let's have a look at Big Bear. So this stock at the moment, $8. This is where it closed on Friday. So year to date, yeah, it is still doing pretty good in a sense. Year to date gains are pretty high. And what I'm watching from here. So let's just jump in with the moving averages. So far, stock is holding above 20-day, which is a uptrending moving average. 50-day, 200-day makes sense. But 5-day right there, we had a sort of a downtrend for about like 5-6 trading sessions where this stock pulled back right into the 20-day and it did curl back up. And I was checking the short interest and availability of shorts, or like the shares to borrow to possibly short, and looks like, yeah, the reason why it could have gone up, shorts again got squeezed and there were not that many shares available in the last like 2-3 trading sessions. And if you take a look at the short volume as well, like today, yesterday, it was relatively low, which meant maybe people were covering instead of trying to short it. So now this area, I want to say 8 to 850, this zone on my chart is going to be a resistance area. I did show this chart where a lot of people, in my opinion, were taking profit at these levels, but time will show. So if the price gets back above and sits back above that level and doesn't go below like it did right there, this would indicate to me that, yeah, this is now acting as a support. Okay, so what else we can take a look at on this one? So let's zoom out a little bit. And $10, again, still watching it as a pivotal area for it to squeeze if it gets back above, for it to squeeze like really, really big. But so far, yeah, it's still a bit not convincing for me because of the option activity. So today, price was kind of moving sideways after going higher in the morning and then fading back a little bit. I saw a lot of call selling actually, and people buying puts. And in terms of volume, that's not a lot, and that's why I'm like, yeah, maybe it's gonna trade with significantly less volume maybe, or it will chop around. But you can see the volume that it went up with to this level compared to where it has traded on the way up back to these levels, right? If we had this rally 4 to 8, you can see volume was rising, and then as soon as volume started going lower, it started declining, and then this pop, yeah, a little above average for sure, but I want to see stock breakout with large volume and pretty much see, I mean, this volume is still high. If you take a look at the averages, I mean, this stock had throughout this move, like first wave, dump, second wave, no less than daily average of maybe like 35 million. And right now it's trading still like at hundreds, still elevated volume. But options, I want to see more option activity, meaning more people betting short term to the upside. So I can join the party, but I don't have any position in this name. I'm not trading it, but it's on my watch list with some targets. But I'm pretty sure if the stock at some point trades back above $10, it will attract volume, more volume, and also the option activity where you can see some sort of a gamma squeeze. Like stocks, like if you go take a look at RKLB, like there are many like stocks that were pretty much just moving sideways and all of a sudden they just started squeezing. Something like this, if you take a look at, like, let's say at ASTS, right? It just does similar thing when it takes out like 52-week high. Many options traders come in and trade this stock to the upside, aggressively buying calls, short dated, long dated. And I want to see something like this, essentially more option participation to the upside in a big bear. But so far, got to be careful now after option expiration. So July option expiration is over, and now after this option expiration, I want to see what's going to happen. Is it going to pick a direction to higher highs, or is it going to roll over again? But I'm going to be watching to the upside that level, and to the downside, I thought this would have gotten filled somewhere like $6 gap, almost got there. So this is still my support area, and then below, if it fades much lower, 50-day moving average, and then the this $5 breakout area, if it rolls over from these levels. But again, I don't have a position. I'm not trading it. This is purely for educational and entertainment purposes only, not a buy or sell recommendation. That's what I'm watching essentially from here for the rest of the July, and they have earnings coming up at the end of the July, I believe 31st, and then that's when also Fed is gonna decide. Oh, actually, they have moved their earnings. It's now, or maybe it was still there, but I'm not sure. But it's August 11th, so my bad. So earnings are August 11th. So we'll see what happens. That's the update. That's what I'm watching for this name.